What is going on, everyone? It is another blessed day. Nintendo is deciding to bless us with another Nintendo Direct for the Switch 1. Just a few days before the big Switch 2 Direct. Very, very strange. A lot of rumors were going around about it being yesterday, and now all of a sudden they just dropped it today. Very strange. I don't know why. You know, like I said, a few days before the Switch 2 Direct, I have no idea what they've got to show. Like, what could they have that's so important to show? It'll be a 30-minute Direct just for Switch 1. They specifically mentioned there will be no mention of the Switch 2 in this Direct. So no mention of games for it or the console itself. So we're just left with games for the Switch 1. And that's got me wondering. I don't really think... So yeah. Prediction. I don't really think we'll have a super blow your pants off type reveal. I'm expecting a lot of remasters, a lot of third-party games, maybe some more farm type games. But yeah, nothing too big. I mean, Prime 2, Prime 3 remakes, remasters, whatever, that'd be insane. I would die on the spot if that happened. We'd pause the Silent Hill 2 series that's been going on for like 4 months and I'd instantly start Prime 3. But man, I still have no idea. I'm sitting here trying to think what could be in this Direct that they wanted to show off before the Switch 2. It's also, I guess, a good way to hype up the Switch 2 Direct because it has been like a month of waiting. But I have no idea, man. I'm just expecting a lot of remasters, remakes. Besides that, I'm hoping we get something related to... I've been seeing a lot of people talk about possibly like the Twilight Princess remaster or Wind Waker remaster coming to the Switch in this Direct. I have no idea. There's a lot to consider, a lot to think about. But we'll see here. This is the shortest pre-discussion I have because this just came out of the blue. I wasn't expecting anything at all. You know, we're about to get that Switch 2 Direct, and so I don't know why this is happening now. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited, man. It's always a good day when there's a Direct. The vibe always changes. I'm super, super excited. And so we're a few minutes away, and I'll see you guys until then. Oh, it's happening. Okay, here we go. I was just about to refresh. Here we go. God damn, that volume is loud as hell. There we go, that's better. Come on, what do we got? Dragon Quest, okay. I never really got into Dragon Quest. It looks really cool though. Let me turn it up just a little bit. Oh, I think we've seen this in a previous Direct. I've always liked that the 2D sprites in the 3D environment. It looks really, really good. But yeah, not for me. Alright, so 1 and 2 remakes.
Hello everyone.
Hey!
I'm Shinya Takahashi.
My man.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Yep.
So please tune in for that as well.
Hell yeah, bro.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits?
I have no idea, man.
You're excited for more information in the future.
I have literally never played any Dragon Quest game.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Yep, let's. What do we got?
Escape from dire straits.
Is this oxygen not included? Huh, no, it's not.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Oh, anime waifu?
Help me! Please help me, Date!
Date?
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye.
Am I on the highest resolution? Why does this game look... It looks like I'm looking at it in 480p. Oh man, this looks rough. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm on the highest settings. What the hell? Oh,
Welcome to Zephyr Town,
what?
a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
Oh my
This
god.
is where your new life begins.
Oh, I knew it. We have a farm type game. Story of Seasons. I think I've heard of that before.
First
right?
cropping up on
That's
the
the thing?
Nintendo DS system.
Yeah,
This
okay. The
immersive
DS.
farming and life sim has no
Oh,
shortage
come
of
on, man.
activities to
Give me the
get up
big juicy hits.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
I guess so. Come on, Mr. Takahashi. Give me something.
Next, please take a look at this.
Alrighty, here we go, boys. Here we go. Come on. Oh, here we go, baby. This is it. This is Prime 4. Yes, we saw that bridge. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me turn up the volume. Come on, man. Give me something. Oh, dude, she's glowing. Oh, why is...
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Euros?
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Dude,
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
I like that scanning animation. That's really, really cool. The music is so good. Why is she glowing purple, though?
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
That's such a bad design, bro. Oh my god. Damn, bro, look at these monster designs. Oh my god.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Psychic? Whoa.
These
What?
powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams
Oh,
with the power of her mind.
interesting.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
So interesting. Okay.
Shadihara Theros Nantanaga Shakaran.
Dude, she's got that jewel in her head too, or like that weird teardrop shape. So we got a new race of people.
What will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros?
We got the
Threads
Metroids.
intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
All right, so we got the next arc of her story. Okay, dude, those bosses, man.
Lakin Sakaladeh Ashadihara
All right,
Intentina Garanshe.
chosen one. Okay. Red and black. Dude. Oh my god. Look at that suit. Damn.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Dude, yes, man, yes.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
Man, I don't really care right now. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So we're on a new planet, Vuros, and in the first trailer, it seems like something will happen. Most likely that causes Samus to lose her powers, and she starts glowing purple. Something happens to her suit or something. She's got that weird teardrop shape in her head now too. That's probably when she gets the psychic powers from this new race of people, or race of aliens. But man, that music, dude. We saw that same jungle area in the first trailer, and then the monster designs, bro. Like just the regular enemies and the boss designs. We just got a few glimpses of that. Mostly the flower, but saw the Metroid, some weird like big monster with a weird mouth. I will say like when you're shooting the enemies, it looks like the impacts when you hit them with your beam, it kind of looks like it lacks that oomph to it. So I hope they fix that, because it just looks like they're just getting like tapped by your beams. But the psychic angle is really cool. I really like that. She's got like psychic powers on her. You're using your left hand a lot too, making use of the left free hand. The animations are so sick. Scanning, she puts her hand up to her head and she's moving her hand around using her powers. That is very cool. The environments, man, the environments look awesome. So we've got still a bunch of lush areas. It looks like it's going back to Prime 1 in terms of like exploration, level design, and storytelling. I think a lot of storytelling will happen. It's kind of like a mix of Prime 1 and Prime 2, because Prime 2 we also met with the new race, the Luminauts, and we're meeting with the new race here, but we've got the combination of that open free roam exploration to let the world tell the story while also having an active story with these people too. I'm so excited to see how that's gonna be, man. So excited. I really hope that they've got some kind of Prime 2 or Prime 3 remaster in the works too, because I played Prime 2, but I have not played Prime 3. God, man. So excited. That just looks so freaking good, man. Man, part of me wishes that, I don't know, man. It most likely Prime 4 will be a cross-gen title with the Switch 2, but I'm hoping we also see some more of Prime 4 in the Switch 2 Direct. Because, I mean, I'll take Prime 4 on the Switch 1. We saw Prime 1 remaster on the Switch 1, and that ran and looked beautifully. But I really hope Prime 2 is also on the Switch 2, and it's also, like, updated. And so I hope we see more information on that game and see gameplay of it in the Switch 2 Direct. But yeah, that's kind of like the monkey's paw, I guess, with this Switch 1 Direct. I forgot to mention also in the beginning is that if they've got another like big first party reveal or more insight, I hoped or wish that it would instead be in the Switch 2 Direct, because then we know we're getting a much more better updated looking and running game on a more powerful console. But hey man, I'll take Prime 4. I'll take Prime 4 any day on the Switch 1 or Switch 2. But let's keep on going. Hope they got some other big thing, man. Let's see. I'm so glad they gave us that insight into the game. Oh, here we go. We got some ZA Legends. I'm excited about this, actually. Very. I loved Arceus. God, Mega Evolutions are actually the best. So freaking cool.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Totodile gang, baby. Where my Totodile fans at?
This metropolis.
Come on, man.
It also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games. Lumio City.
So yeah, it's in Kalos.
To make it
It's
easier
futuristic,
for people
though.
and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
They're clearly going to be the bad
Here, we'll
guys.
get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
I just wish the game didn't look like an up-res 3DS game. I think it's the lighting.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
So we've got tiny parks.
These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here.
Yep, okay. The superior catching
But
mechanic.
they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
Nice, alright, they'll still attack you. That's
There are
good, that's good.
Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
Oh, okay.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Alright, so it's not just going into the parks.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
Ooh, okay. This is
Trainers
interesting.
await in battle zones.
Nice, that's actually pretty cool, okay.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Damn, I like this battle, the new battle system too. Actually being able to move around.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Damn, bro. Yeah.
During battle,
You can
using
catch a
super
link on the
effective
enemy
move at the right
trainers.
moment is key.
That is crazy. Drive by with your Pokemon.
And With Mega Evolution, some Pokémon can power up even more.
God, I miss Mega Evolution so bad. Megas are so
You'll
freaking
start
cool.
at Rank Z and work your way up to Rank A.
Damn, all the way through the alphabet? Holy hell.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Okay. We don't have the Arceus phone anymore. We got the Rotom phone.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City.
That's very cool though. I
Seems
like
there
that
are
day-night
even more
mechanic.
secrets waiting to be uncovered.
We got
What
Zygarde.
will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Later this year. Okay. I don't think we got a release date for Metroid Prime 4
In
either.
Lumio City,
I think it just
where
said
the
late
game is set,
2025.
The aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Yeah, no, for sure, man.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, here we go. I want to talk about Pokemon, but let's take a look at this. Oh,
Hello there.
what's up?
The game you're about to see
WarioWare?
doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Rhythm game, okay.
You wanna see?
I don't know. I don't know if I do.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
Why does this deserve its own... Take a look at this.
It sounds easy.
The hell is this?
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Okay. What's up?
Please take a look.
What is this about? Digital games.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one,
Okay.
freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card.
Interesting.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
I've got a few digital games. I mostly prefer physical. I actually like owning my games.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
Alrighty.
allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Ah, okay.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Interesting. Okay, so you can have a physical card loaded, or you can have multiple loaded. Okay.
If
But I
you have
think-
two Nintendo Switch systems,
I think he's about to
you can
explain it right
eject
now.
a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Okay, yeah, he just answered my question. Okay.
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want,
Nice, man.
just as
Okay.
if you had inserted a physical game card.
Consumer W, bro. That's
With
a
virtual game
huge
cards,
dub
you
for the
can freely load
consumers.
and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Of course. Okay. That's cool. Only the first time. Lending to family group members.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Nice, man.
Connect
Dude,
to your family
I
group
did not
member
expect this from
system via
Nintendo, man.
local
That is
wireless when you
actually
want to
a
lend game.
huge
Choose
W.
the title you're lending,
You know, not having to pay
And who you're
multiple
lending it to.
times, like for a single game from multiple consoles. That is so sick.
and
Man,
you're done. They can now play on their own system.
wow, how thoughtful,
You can only
Nintendo.
lend
Thank you.
one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Damn, okay.
making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
Man, this is kind of scaring me though. I don't know. I feel like... Let's hear from him.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature
Oh.
is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
That just registered in my head.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
So Switch 1 virtual can go to Switch 2. Okay. That's nice, man. That is nice. All right, but yeah, let's go on and talk about that real quick while they're showing off these games. That is, like I said, huge W for consumers, man, and customers for Nintendo. Like, man. But that the reason why I said it's kind of scary is that might be leaning towards Nintendo moving to a more digital platform. Because I mean, that's basically just physical game cards, but virtual now. Like, you gotta load it, eject. You can load multiple in, but you can only have that one loaded onto one system and not have it on multiple systems. And so, I mean, it's good for both. You know, I mostly have physical games for my Switch, but I have a few digital. But I mean, still, that's awesome, man. Have more options for customers any day. I'll take that any day, man. But yeah, I would have never expected this from Nintendo. I mean, they're not as greedy as other companies, you know. But I mean, the likelihood was there. You know, you could make an extra buck making us, you know, pay for a game that we had on the Switch 1 and we want it on Switch 2, where you have to pay to do eShop on Switch 2. But now we can just move over our digital ones for free. And that's awesome, man. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess we can take this time to talk about Pokemon too. Arceus, Legends Arceus was fantastic. Had a few gripes, mainly just about how it looked. But I mean, compared... Okay, so yeah, that's literally my main gripe. From Arceus to ZA, I wonder why they changed the art style. I thought that would be the Legends art style, that cel-shaded look. That actually looked really well. And I mean, at the time, it still looked pretty bad, and it still kind of does. But I mean, compared to ZA, I'm not gonna lie, this trailer, I thought the first trailer for ZA looked fine, especially compared to Scarlet and Violet. Man, that second trailer looked rough. I think it's the lighting. I don't know why the main games look the way they do, but it's the text. Like, you'll see when the camera's moving around too, the textures are like glitching in and out. They're like flickering. I hate that so much. I hate that in a lot of games. But I think it's the lighting too. The lighting in the Pokemon, especially like 3D games, Scarlet, Violet, and especially ZA, the lighting is actually terrible. I think the one reason why, or a big reason why, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Odyssey, despite having really good textures, really high resolution textures, is both games utilize the lighting to the best degree the Switch 1 could take its power into. And especially Prime 1 too, the lighting. If you can make that lighting good, that'll mask like 80% of the graphical fidelity in your game. I don't know why, man. Game Freak is just so stubborn at not putting in the effort they need into at least the graphical side. But besides the graphics, the gameplay itself, the gameplay mechanics sound really promising. Day and night mechanics. The day is completely different from the night. You actually battle a lot of trainers in the nighttime. We had trainer battles in Arceus, but they were only in like the main town. But this is actually really cool, being able to go out and fight trainers at nighttime. I hope, because like the main draw for me with Legends Arceus was being able to go out and explore these expansive areas, you know, and find Pokemon in these secret areas, secret wooded areas. You got a cave in one area. And so I hope, I like how they have the big city of Kalos. God, excuse me. I like how we have Lumios and how it's futuristic, but I don't know how I feel about just having little parks. I mean, maybe they could have one massive park or a few, but I'd love for there to be like an open area. I doubt there is going to be, but a huge area to just explore around in. But I mean, at least they got a bunch of parks we can explore. We also have Pokemon outside of the parks that we can find too. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, like the whole new fighting system, the battle system is amazing. I love you can move around and your Pokemon will follow you. I hope it's a little bit more fluid. It looks a little jank. You know, maybe, hopefully the Pokemon know, hey, it's time to run. You know, I'm moving, move out of the way. We'll see, man, we'll see. It all looks super exciting. I hope the game could look better, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll probably enjoy it like I did Legends Arceus, but yeah, we'll see, man, we'll see.
Next is our last game announcement.
Alrighty,
Please take a look.
here we go. The big one. What is it? Animal? No, that's not Animal Crossing. The hell? Oh, Tomodachi Life? Hold on. This has got to be Tomodachi Life. God, we got...
How refreshing.
It is, bro. That's so crazy. Dude, people have been craving, literally on their knees for Tomodachi Life. At least I'm assuming. Oh, it is.
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
That's crazy, man. That is actually insane. 2026. Well, there it is for the people that have been absolutely raving about it. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Did you want to talk?
God.
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
The voices. Man.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. The first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Damn, 10 years.
In the
Over 10
trailer,
years.
we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
Also, yeah, we've got
We hope
traditional
you're looking forward to
Miis. They're not like the original Miis. They're a little bit more chibi, but
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
so far.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
Wait, what?
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Shiggy! What do you got?
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
My man.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Of course, of course.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Oh, okay.
And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yes, dude. It's such a
Thank you all
huge
very
moment
much.
every time there is one.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Oh,
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
awesome, dude. Nice. I don't have to be on Twitter.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Nice, man. That's actually really, really awesome.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly
Yes.
through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Thank you, Shiggy.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Nice, man. That is so cool, man.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Of course, I will definitely be downloading that.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Of course, man. Of course. Thank you, Miyamoto.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Mr. Takahashi. Have yourself a wonderful day. All right. Yeah, okay, so nothing big at all, honestly. It was just a bunch of stuff we already knew. I guess Tomodachi Life is huge for Tomodachi Life fans. Man, that came out on the 3DS, right? I remember watching people's Let's Plays of that, dude. That's crazy. That is actually insane. Wow, wow, wow. It just hit me, too. Like, this wasn't really a big direct. We got Prime 4 info. I'm hyped about that. But I wish we got even just like a Prime 2 or Prime 3 upres. Like, it didn't have to be the Prime 1 levels of remaster, but God, man, I'm probably gonna have to play Prime 3 on an emulator because I need that last bit of story before I jump into Prime 4. But let me go back and see that Prime 4 trailer if they had a release date. So yeah, it just says coming 2025. But all right, man. Either way, I'll leave this playing in the back. Or actually, editor me can put in footage of it, whatever. So it just hit me too. It's pretty freaking sentimental. This is the last Switch 1 Direct. What has it been? 7, 8 years? I think 7, probably 8. But wow, man. Back in 2017, dude. I was, I think, a 7th grader. I was probably 13 years old, 13, 14. I think 13. Man, I remember seeing that trailer for the Switch, the first reveal. Dude, oh my god, this is it. This is the last Switch 1 Direct. Man, what a life the Switch had, dude. That amazing launch here. You guys remember playing Breath of the Wild for the first time? I remember every raw feeling I had the first, like every big moment I had. Stepping out, seeing the Great Plateau for the first time. Dude. Man, it's been such a journey. Playing through Mario Odyssey for the first... Man. God. That's so crazy, man. But yeah, like I said, didn't expect anything too big, and we didn't really get anything major. We got Prime 4 info. I'm always going to eat that up. We got Tomodachi Life. That's huge for all the Tomodachi Life fans. But I like how Nintendo themselves recognize the Directs as being this big event that happens. And, you know, it is, dude. It is such a, like, joyous occasion. It really is. It's a big, like, positive feeling. Everybody just gathers around hoping their favorite thing gets announced, man. It's just it's a good time. It's a good time, man. And I like how they acknowledge that. And I like that, I guess we did have that one big reveal, the virtual game cards. That's actually huge. It's a huge dub for consumers all across the globe, you know, being able to treat digital games like a physical card. But I mean, I'm always going to prefer physical cards. I just like having the case itself, you know, appreciating the case, actually owning it. And so, but I mean, having the virtual option is insane. That's actually really awesome. And then the Nintendo Today app, you know, I don't got to go on Reddit or Twitter all the time hoping that I get my Nintendo news, you know. That'll be super helpful, you know, knowing when their events are coming specifically from Nintendo themselves. I mean, you get that from, you know, social media, but actually having a dedicated app for that, not having to go to the toxic cesspool that is Twitter or the barren wasteland of Discord moderators on Reddit. This is it, man. We got the big Switch 2 Direct coming up on April 2nd. I'll definitely be there reacting to it. Super excited about the Switch 2. It's everything I wanted. The rumors about, I mean, we got the look. I love the look of it, but I mean, the specs. We have a bunch of rumors about the specs, and I mean, even if it is just as powerful as a base PlayStation, that's enough, man. I don't think people realize, bro, I bought my first non-Nintendo console was a PS4, slim, bro, and I got the bundle with Spider-Man, the first one. And bro, that thing ran beautifully on a PlayStation 4 Slim. And so even if the specs are about as comparable to a base PS4, that is fine, bro. And I mean, there's people saying that it's going to be like a PS4 Pro and it's going to have some kind of AI upscaling because Nintendo, I think there are patents for that. That's going to be insane, man. That's going to be insane. All I hope is just for 1080p screen and 60 FPS. That's enough for me. I could really care less about 4K, much less 2K. I just like 1080p 60 FPS. That's enough for me. But we'll see, man. I'm excited for April 2nd. This Direct, nothing huge. We got Prime 4 info, a bunch of stuff. I'm going to stop talking. I'm just repeating everything. Excited about Prime 4. I hope we get something for Prime 3 soon. But yeah, man, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned. I'm trying to get back into the freaking editing grind. Just had a lot going on. But yeah, man, just trying to get back into it. We'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys on April 2nd for sure, man. Stay tuned and hope you guys have a good day. See you.